All right. Hello, everyone. I regret to inform you that Colin will not be joining us today. He is dead.
He's just teasing you. That was great. Welcome back to the Recap Podcast.
We back, baby.
Season 2.
We back. Let's go.
It's going to be a fun time.
I can't even tell you how many people are excited about this because I don't know.
I don't either. It's got to be at least a dozen.
I think you're right. We have 79 followers on Instagram.
74.
Oh, darn. We have 74 followers on Instagram.
But maybe by the time this comes out, it'll be 79.
That would be crazy. Can you imagine?
Imagine.
We should market better. Just in general.
We should market at all.
Yeah, we should market. Well, sometimes we post reels out there. Guys, go like and follow all of the socials, Instagram, TikTok. I'm not going to do that anymore.
It's a great way to start the podcast.
It's like it's my least favorite thing when podcasts do that. They're like, guys, go like and follow. It really does help us out.
It really does. It does help though.
You know the new thing, like for musicians and artists to do, or a thing that I've been seeing people do, is they're like, please go pre-save. We don't know what it does, but it helps. I promise.
Oh, like the silly, like, hey, I don't even freaking know.
No, but like I legitimately
that line specifically,
right? Yeah, but like I don't know if anybody really knows what pre-saving does.
They just know it helps because someone said it helps.
Mm-hmm.
So we all just go with it. What if it doesn't even help? I don't know. That doesn't matter right now. The point is, we're back.
Yeah,
your favorite podcast is here once again. We've got some big stuff in store today and
Season 2.
Going forward.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Who
would have thought?
I wouldn't have.
Not me.
Anyway,
yeah,
we're going to be doing some cool stuff. Maybe changing up the format a little bit here and there.
Mm-hmm. The thing about it is, when you go into the second season of anything, you don't want it to be first season. Right? It's the second season. It's new. We have new background. We've changed the setup a little bit. We got this cool thing courtesy of POV Logan. That's his Instagram handle. Anyway,
what a guy.
We got that going on. Like we have plans to like maybe put a little bit of money into this, maybe have some more guests on. Once
we start making money, we'll start spending money. So you guys got to do your
It's up to you to up the value of the podcast. I mean, the content's going to be great either way.
But we're going to try out some new things, like maybe some longer, more I guess not conversational because it's always conversational.
Yeah, right.
But maybe spend more time on a given topic, maybe do some more serious topics, maybe, I don't know, try other different things, get some more guests.
Yeah.
The point is, expect the unexpected.
Yes. Expect the unexpected at the end of the day. Always. Because the only thing that is expected is to be surprised.
I was going to say unexpected, but that works even better.
I know.
To be unexpected is... All right, let's get into this.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, what's going on in your life? How's your life been lately?
So good.
So good?
So good. So when we left off last, these people have seen me. I was headed off to summer camp.
Yeah, you were.
I did that. It was a blast.
Nice.
Super blessed by that place. Super fun to be at camp and to work in the ministry and to like lead people to Christ. And like, I had a phenomenal time. It was huge blessing. And then I got engaged.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did.
That's so hype.
Put a ring on it. You know what Beyonce said, if you like it, then you better put a ring on it.
And you liked it.
And I liked it. So I put a ring on it and, I liked her. Mm-hmm. She's not in it.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm engaged. I'm getting married in February. So quick engagement. We're excited about that. Make it happen. Yeah. So just been doing like all the normal like engagement couple things, planning a wedding, figuring out where we're going to live, career plans, all sorts of stuff. So that's been fun to do those kinds of things. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like my life basically consists of like work, wedding planning, podcast, obviously.
I love that.
Is way up there on my priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but like that's kind of like what my summer looked like. I was just at camp all summer and then I got engaged.
In the meantime, in your spare time, you're getting engaged.
Yeah, my spare time. at camp, I was getting engaged over the course of 3 months.
Yeah.
No, not true. It just took one. It just took
It's a multi-step process. You
just
know?
took one day. But yeah, so I've been back for probably a month now. We've been hanging out, talking, rekindling that spark, that conversational spark that we had. It took about 3 minutes.
You're talking about me and you?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were still talking about you and your fiance right now.
Oh, no.
Like,
We never lost our spark.
Yeah. That's anyway.
What about you? What's going on in your life?
Dude, my summer's been great too. I am also engaged to in a way.
I missed that for a second. I was like, I'm just gonna check my thing here.
Like, oh boy.
I was like, wait.
Metaphorically speaking, I am married to the podcast. I'm married to all of you in a way when you think about it, kind of. So that's been going on. Got a new job. I am an AV installer.
That's cool.
Yeah, put up like TVs and speakers and stuff. It's pretty
That's
cool.
Sweet.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. Do you ever install like full sound systems?
I haven't yet.
But does your company do that?
I don't really know.
I don't really know.
I just do what they tell me.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, go here and do this, and I do it.
That is the best kind of employee, Colin. Well done.
I try to be a good one.
You are a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah. What else besides the new job?
I don't know. A lot of pickleball.
Yeah.
Or pickleball players now.
Great summer overall, but really just excited to be back. Excited to get back in the swing of things.
Like, you're engaged, but really, at the end of the day, what you missed the most while you're at camp was the podcast.
I did.
Yeah.
I got to spend time also. I told them I'd mention them. I got to spend time with Dexter. He worked up there at camp this summer, so I was with him all summer. We were talking, brainstorming podcast ideas because he's basically one of the hosts, just like on a virtual.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, in the virtual.
We'll have you on sometime.
Dude, that would be hype. I think I forget what state he's in. Arizona, maybe?
Oh, I thought he was from Minnesota.
He is from Minnesota. He moved, though, for college.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't be on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, maybe eventually.
Someday.
We were brainstorming potential ideas for like holiday breaks and stuff. But yeah, so I got to spend time with him, which was fun. And he gave us a couple of segment ideas that we might
Let's sprinkle them in here and there.
All part of season 2, the master plan. We'll get there, you guys. Don't worry about it.
We've got every episode for the next pretty far while planned out.
Yeah, they're all recorded, actually.
Yeah.
This was recorded before I left.
This was recorded before this was recorded. Like, we're recording it right now, but it's already recorded, if you understand what I'm saying.
No, but pickleball.
Yeah.
Getting back to pickleball. I came back on a weekend, and Colin invited me to play this game that I didn't even understand at the time. He was like, hey, want to come play pickleball? I was like, since when? Pickleball.
Everyone's doing it.
Found out that Colin is so good at this game.
Oh, stop.
And I'm not, but I have a heart to learn, and it's so fun.
It is really fun.
So fun. My boss hates pickleball.
Oh, boy.
Just because he chooses to. I'm not really sure why.
It's like you in Minecraft.
I think so.
Dude, it's all coming back full circle the first episode.
Like the same reasons, because he goes, oh, pickleball. Why would anybody ever play that stupid game? Like, you just go out there and like, it's like mini tennis and stuff. Like, like all things that are true.
Yeah, it is mini tennis.
But he's like, why would anybody ever play that game? And I was like, dude, you just haven't been exposed to.
You just haven't caught the pickle fever.
Oh, the pickle fever.
You like that?
I don't like pickles.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Wow. But yeah, pickleball's fun. You know what else? I played my first 9 holes of golf yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
That was fun. Updates will come.
What was your score? Do you feel comfortable sharing that?
I was over 100 for sure on 9 holes. Yeah.
Whoa.
So really bad, but it was my first time. And like towards the end, like hole 1 to hole 9, I improved greatly. My swing improved a lot. So I actually do want to update you guys on my golf game as it progresses. I'm hoping to get Colin out on the course sometime.
It's gonna happen.
We live pretty close to like a fine course. It's not great, but it's decent. And
it's a course.
My brother is super into golf all of a sudden, so we'll probably go out with him from time to time. And yeah. It'll be fun. I'm excited about golf. And the potential to like make it my career.
Oh, yeah.
No, not actually. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be doing that.
Podcasting and golf, right?
Podcasting and golf. That will be my future. And I'll make loads of money.
You will. 2 of the most lucrative careers I've heard.
I actually do think golfers make like a lot of money.
Right.
You should look that up, Google guy. Who makes like what sport makes the most money?
Yeah, this is a good trail to go down.
I feel as though it would be probably basketball because I've just heard like
I think
those
football.
people sign massive contracts. I don't think football.
I guess I don't know.
This is a great
football is not that big outside of the U.S.
This is a great rabbit trail for it's probably soccer.
I mean, that's the most popular sport, isn't it?
I think so. This is a great rabbit trail
Well,
for
it's just highest paid athletes. We could do that.
Yeah.
To be individuals.
For the 2 guys that do not watch sports at all. I mean,
Right.
our favorite sports right now are pickleball and golf.
So that shows
How
tells
much
you everything you need to know.
Did football start this Thursday?
It's
I don't
loading.
even know.
Okay. Top 10 highest paid athletes. You want to guess number 1? Mr. Sports Guy?
I can't pronounce that name.
Oh, you just saw it. Dang it. Lionel Messi, I think. He's a soccer or football, for those of you who are
Football?
not in the greatest country on earth.
No. Dude.
$130 million.
130.
75 million on field, 55 million off field for a grand total of 130 million.
That's a lot of money to play football.
He has a $20 million per year partnership
Wow.
with Socios, I don't know, which adds to an endorsement portfolio that includes Adidas, Budweiser, and PepsiCo.
Oh, Pepsi. Pepsi or Coke, Colin?
Coke.
See, I'm more of an RC Cola guy, which I know wasn't one of the options, but it's so good.
Why did you set yourself up with 2 options and then pick a third option? You could have done this so many different ways.
Because I like to be unpredictable.
Yeah. Number 2 is LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Number 3 is, I feel like I should know how to pronounce it.
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yeah, he's a soccer player.
I can tell from the picture.
Football.
Neymar. He's only got 1 name.
That's awesome. I want 1 name.
You do, bro. You got 3.
I do have 3. If you could like rename yourself to only have 1 name, would you do it? Like if somebody was like, "Hey, we'd like to just like legally just dispense with your middle and last name, and we would just call you either Colin or whatever it is that you pick."
Would I do it? I don't think so.
Like driver's license just says Colin.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. Why?
I feel like it would cause problems.
No, but like these
It's
people.
a hypothetical world where it wouldn't cause any problems.
Exactly.
I don't know. I like last names because it's a way to like
Differentiate.
Well, it's a way to like carry on your family name, and
Oh, you're one of those.
yeah,
You enjoy being who you are.
you want to be related to the people you're related to. You piece of garbage.
What a sad, miserable life you live.
You pathetic.
No, I got you. That makes sense, I suppose.
What about you? Would you?
I don't know. I would want to because I think it'd be cool.
Just be Ian.
Like, hey, what's your name? Ian. Ian. No, just Ian.
Just Ian.
No way, dude. Pull out your driver's license. Yeah, here you go. Boom. ID says Ian.
That'd be pretty sweet.
What?
It would.
Or
I'll say it.
Neymar.
Neymar. Or there's some celebrities, just 1 name. Other ones. Zendaya. Madonna.
Adele.
Beyonce.
Drake.
Dang, you're on fire. What else we got?
Nickelback. No, that's a band. Silly. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else, but
That was a
they're
good list,
out
though.
there.
That was a good list.
They're out there. Yeah. I don't know. I think that would be fun though to have only 1 name. Anyway.
That would be fun. Should we get into our topic for this week?
Yeah, what's the topic?
We're trying something different. We're going to have like a main overarching topic now that we're 20 minutes or so into the podcast.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but it's an hour long.
Yeah.
And you guys are here.
As long as you want to be.
Exactly.
If you download the episode, we don't really care what you do after because we get the download.
That's not true. We want
It's
you to
not
listen
true,
and
but
interact.
in a
Guys,
way.
interact with the podcast.
The interactions are one of the best ways you can help us. It really, guys, go like, subscribe. Anyway,
Leave a 5-star review.
we're gonna talk about the 2 biggest movies of the summer.
Sorry for moving my mic around. You
That's
guys.
okay.
I just had to figure this
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's probably.
It's gonna bother me once I'm editing. Future Colin's like, dude, what do you? Why are?
loser.
What are?
All right, 2 biggest movies of the summer.
And I know what you're thinking. Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Boom. Oppenheimer and Barbie.
But you know what? In the people I hang out with, people in my circle, no one talked about Oppenheimer. Everyone talked about a different movie, The Sound of Freedom.
Boom. It's actually just called Sound of Freedom.
Is it really?
The Sound of Freedom.
That's right. I have that written.
Yep.
That's my bad. So yeah, this summer. I mean, did you see any other movies besides this one this summer?
I did not. I really wanted to see Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Into the Spider-Verse, the second one.
I saw that one.
that good?
Dang it! I was gonna say we each only saw one movie this summer, but I saw that one.
You
as
saw
well.
Oppenheimer too.
That's right. I saw 3.
Yeah. So
Okay, never mind.
never mind. That whole thing fell apart.
okay.
All right, new topic.
That's an episode. No, but I saw Barbie this summer. Ian did not.
I did not.
You saw Sound of Freedom this summer. I did not.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about them.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Would you like to go first?
I'll give some highlights about, or just some quick stats about.
Yeah.
both.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Barbie, I think, was the highest grossing movie of the summer.
I believe Sound of Freedom was.
What? It definitely wasn't higher grossing.
Let me just take a would you
Look at
just
the-
keep just
look at
yeah
the
I
notes.
saw the thing. Just keep going here.
Barbie made $1.4 billion with an estimated budget of $100 million, and Sound of Freedom made $190 million with a budget of really small budget of $14 million.
Yeah, very
crazy.
small, brother.
I feel like I read somewhere that the movie was made a while back, but like
5
a few
years ago.
studios had it and just sat on it for a while. And it finally got bought out by whoever released it, and then it was released. Yeah, talk about the movie.
I have a question really quick. I just looked up that you were right. Barbie was the top grossing movie. But Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out?
Yes, it did. I saw that too. Saw a lot of movies this summer.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out.
Yeah, we saw it.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one about Rocket.
That was before the summer, though.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry. I was just really confused. I was like, I do not remember seeing that movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Do you want to start about Barbie? Because I think Barbie was the dumbest. I didn't see it, but I feel as though it would have been the dumbest
Let's
movie
go to that
ever.
one second, because I think we're going to disagree more on that one, so it'll be
All right, fine.
more to talk about.
Talk about Sound of Freedom first.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw Sound of Freedom like 2 weeks ago, I think. So good. But, like, you know how there's those movies that just, like, challenge you, I guess you could say? Like, the movie's not necessarily meant to be entertaining.
Or fun.
Right. It's not fun. It's meant to be informative in a storytelling type of way.
Sure.
Right. So, a little bit of background, like, about the movie. I guess spoilers. I would watch out for spoilers if you guys haven't seen it, I suppose. But we don't care.
We'll do spoilers. These movies have both been out for a while.
Yeah,
so
but we don't care. Even if they weren't.
I don't.
We'll just
we can
spoil
talk
them.
about that when time comes.
So the movie's about this guy named Tim Ballard, I believe.
Played by Jesus from Passion of the Christ, right?
Yes, John Christamos. That's probably not his name.
I don't think that's quite it. You're thinking of John Stamos. from
Yes,
Full
I
House.
am. Yes, I am. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, he's played
John
by the
Christamos.
man who plays Jesus in the Passion of the Christ.
Jim Caviezel. That's it.
Yes, it is. You just knew the whole time and let me suffer.
No, I just thought of it.
Okay. Yeah, Jim Caviezel. And it follows this man named Tim Ballard who is very passionate about stopping child sex trafficking. He was originally an agent for Homeland Security, and he would monitor pedophiles' computers and things and crack down on them for watching like child pornography or posting about or whatever, right? And then he felt like a call to actually go and save the kids instead of just stopping the pedophiles, right? So
he does.
he does, and he the movie follows him as he tracks down this girl who the first child that he ever saved was this little boy, and this little boy and his sister were sold into sex slavery together, and so the whole movie follows him as he tries to find the girl, right? Cool. And it was intense in moments. It was like adrenaline pump. Like it was all the makings of a good like action flick, but like with this just incredible message behind it about like raising awareness for this issue.
It's based on a true story, correct?
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. And like people don't talk about this issue enough, I don't think. And I felt that way a lot after like actually seeing the movie. I was like, I didn't.
Because there's more people in slavery today than there ever has been in all of history.
Right. Including when slavery was legal.
Right.
Right. So there's more people in slavery now than there was when slavery was.
Well, it is still legal in some parts of the world.
Right. Yes.
But you're saying in the U.S.
In
like the Western world.
Right. In the Western world. I get what you're saying. And like they showed this video at the beginning, dude. It was like security camera footage of people like stealing children. And they'll just grab them and go. Yeah. Like in the middle of a market. Like they'll just pick them up like there'll be two people on a motorcycle. They'll drive up, grab the kid, and just drive away.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And like it happens so much more than like people are willing to even accept. And that was actually an interesting part about like at the very end of the movie, what's his name? The actor? Jim Caviezel.
Yeah.
He came on to the credit screen, and he was just talking, and he was talking about how like excuse me. He's talking about how like the movie hit like every roadblock you can imagine in releasing it. Like they made it 5 years ago. They finally put it out. Hollywood was intensely fighting the release of this movie. There's a lot of like, even you can see a lot of places on the internet, like people were going to the theaters to see it, and the theaters wouldn't show the movie. They'd be like, "Oh, we have an issue with the sound." Or
really,
yeah, like people would shut down the theater that it was in. They're like, the lighting's not working, etc. Like it happened a lot. So like it's fairly clear that like Hollywood didn't really necessarily want people to see this movie, but then it even went down like to individual theaters. And like my opinion is that like Satan didn't want people to see this movie, like,
sure,
and have people be convicted by it and be like, how do we put an end to this like crazy evil? And yeah, that's kind of like the gist of the movie and the gist of like the meaning behind it. And it was like I said, it was very convicting, very like whoa, like it was heavy.
Right.
That was the word that my sister-in-law used. Like, it's a good movie.
I've heard that it's a similar heavy. That coming out of it is similar to the vibe of like after you watch The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like that was a good movie, I guess you could say, but like, and even entertaining in the way in that it held your attention.
Right.
But it wasn't fun to watch.
No.
And it's not like a smiley, happy movie.
Right. Maybe you want to watch it again, but only to like catch things that you missed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
For sure.
I'll have to watch it.
So you do need to watch it. And I would encourage everybody to watch it. Like he said at the end too, he's like, how do you help get people to watch the movie? Mm-hmm. And like, just be aware. And like, I made some phone calls after I watched it to some people that I know, to just like, I was like, what do I do? Like, how do I help?
Sure.
And they gave me some practical issues or not issues, but practical reasons. And like, yes, like watch the movie. Yes, like get involved, but ultimately just like pray. That's like one of the biggest things that.
It's one of the easiest things we can do too.
Yeah, certainly.
And most effective.
Certainly. Anyway.
That's cool.
Barbie.
On to the important movie.
So on to the one that actually everybody wanted to hear about. Barbie. I'm actually upset that you saw this movie. I'll be honest with you. I'm upset that you saw the movie.
Let me give. Actually, let's do it this way. I want to hear, before I talk about it, what you dislike about it, and then we can start there.
Okay. Well, let me just preface. I have not seen it.
Right.
So all of my hatred.
And I'd imagine a lot of people that are watching or listening that are like, Colin saw that movie, also didn't watch the movie.
Probably. So the hatred that I have for the movie stems from a place of like, first of all, a movie about Barbie is just not something I'm interested in.
Sure.
They seemed to very much like draw people in, like, and again, haven't seen the movie, but it felt as though they were sexualizing the main character. What's her name? The actress?
Margot Robbie.
They were like sexualizing her.
Sure.
And the fact that she's like one of the hottest people in Hollywood or whatever people say.
Some people say that. Some people say she's pretty mid.
Okay, whatever. And like
I won't say my opinion.
They were using that to like draw people into the movie is like what it felt like to me. So I didn't love that, but at the same time I was like, okay, like movies always do that.
Right.
Right. You get attractive people.
Okay, but also she's also in a way like not in a bad way, but very basic looking, you know? Like I feel like she's very generic. Like she looks like Barbie.
Fair enough.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my defense of that casting decision.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's fine. And also like after watching the trailer, I was just like, nah, I don't want to go see that movie.
Okay.
Right. And those are the reasons I have. I stand by them.
Okay. That's not the direction I thought you were going to go with your dislike for it. But
also heard it was super liberal.
That's where I thought you were going.
But I didn't hear about that until after it came out. So
correct.
Then I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going to it.
Gotcha. So you didn't even want to see it before people were saying it was super like woke.
Yeah. Woke is the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So I'll give a brief summary.
Yeah.
It opens to like this scene that's like a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey. If anyone's seen that.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. It's a reference to that opening scene with the monkey things.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we show up in Barbie Land, which is like basically kind of like the feminist utopia is the idea.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Yep. It's everything's run by the Barbies. All the girls are named Barbie and all the guys are named Ken.
Like what I was saying.
What?
They only have one name. Everybody's named the same thing.
So?
Well, that's like what I was saying with like change your name to just Colin.
Oh, gotcha. And
yeah.
Everyone's Colin.
Everybody's Colin.
That'd be a cool world. But yeah, anyway, it's like this, you know, hyper feminist world where the Barbies control everything and the Kens kind of just exist, but only to be an accessory to Barbie.
Interesting.
So Ken is like played by Ryan Gosling, probably the best character in the whole movie.
Probably one of the best actors in Hollywood, in my opinion.
Wow. It's a bold statement.
I love Ryan Gosling.
Great guy. Great in this movie. He carried the movie, honestly.
Really loved him in Remember the Titans.
We'll get back to Ryan Gosling's character because he's important. He plays Ken, obviously. He's important.
Obviously.
So yeah, Ken is just like every day he's just like, Barbie, can I come over and we can hang out? And that's like his only purpose in life is all he wants to do is be with Barbie. And she just kind of like doesn't really care about him either way. She's like, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Anyway, we find out that over in the real world, because there's real world and Barbie world.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. Real world. Well, okay. Sorry. I saw this movie a long time ago.
You're good.
Barbie starts to like the perfect world starts to fall apart. So like she normally just like floats down from the top of her roof as though like a child is like holding her, you know?
Yeah.
But then she like falls and stuff like that starts to happen. And she finds out that the person who's playing with her in the real world is like having problems in life that's affecting her.
Huh.
So long story short, she ends up going to the real world and her and Ken, and they discover patriarchy. And so
can you define that for
our patriarchy is the idea that
define it for me, actually.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's the idea of like a male dominated society.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this movie is arguing, or at least those characters are arguing, that our real world is like hyper dominated by men.
Gotcha.
So kind of the opposite of the Barbie world.
Right.
And Ken just like falls in love with patriarchy immediately. He's like going around, like he goes to the doctor and he's like, I'd like to perform a surgery. She's like, you can't do that. He's like, but I'm a man. She's like, you still can't do that.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Wait, in the real world he said that?
Yes. Then he brings patriarchy back to Barbie world and implements it there.
Of course.
And so then it turns into like all the men living in like the Barbie dream houses or whatever.
Yeah.
And all the women like serving them. And
My word.
Barbie comes back and her and all the Barbies team up to stop the Kens from having patriarchy, and they bring it back to their perfect feminist society. I said that in quotes if you're just listening. And then, so that's kind of the gist of the movie.
Yeah.
And I think on a surface level take of it, that seems pretty hyper feminist, pretty woke.
Yes.
But I think
the majority of people watch movies on a surface level.
That's true. I'm not arguing that the majority of people that saw that movie probably walked away from it thinking that was a super woke feminist movie.
Yes.
Some people probably like that. Some people probably didn't like that.
Gotcha.
Nonetheless, that's how most people saw the movie.
Right.
I think when we look a little deeper, especially at some of these little moments in the movie, we can see that it, at a minimum, is not quite that simple. You know?
Okay.
So I think that's your foot. I just touched. I'm so sorry.
You didn't have to say it.
So, in that moment specifically where Ken is like, I want to perform a surgery because I'm a man. And other moments like that, we see, hold on, this real world isn't nearly as patriarchal, as much patriarchy as some of the characters suggested. And I think that's kind of the theme is just because a character in the movie says something, that doesn't mean that's what the movie is saying.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Sure.
So, I think the biggest evident thing we see is at the very end of the movie, Barbie, they get it back to like their feminist world, and she decides to leave Barbie land and go live in the real world. Which you're like, but if it's such a perfect feminist world and feminism's so great, why would you do that?
Right.
So there's that. It's hard. It's really hard that you didn't watch it because there'd be all these moments I could point to, but it's just like within these little moments you see, it just seems to be more pro family, I guess, than like the stereotypical like feminist idea of like a woman who's like some career woman entrepreneur instead of just like a mother.
Yeah. Are there families in the movie?
There are some in the real world.
Gotcha. Cool.
But yeah, there's like this scene towards the end where you see this like montage almost of you. It's like Barbie discovering what womanhood I think is like in the real world.
Okay.
And much of it revolves around like being a mother and family.
Interesting.
Which I feel like is a pretty conservative idea.
Agree. I would agree.
So I don't know. I think watch it and watch it on a little bit deeper level, not just what the characters are telling you, but what their motives and what's actually happening is telling you. You know?
Fair enough, I suppose. Kind of read into it a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been reading books.
Because the other thing is, Greta, we can get back to that. Greta Gerwig, I don't know, who directed it, is not like, she's not some surface level director. Like most of her movies have been pretty deep dramas from what I understand.
Really? That's cool.
So it's not like they're
like Christopher Nolan type stuff.
I don't know about that. No one's that crazy. But it's not time travel stuff.
Whoa. Slow down there.
But I don't think it's beyond her to make a movie that goes beyond just like the surface level read of the story.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So that's my thoughts on Barbie.
Interesting.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, please do or don't.
Either way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I maybe want to watch it now. I would say that you've opened me up to maybe watching it.
Cool.
But mostly just to see Ryan Gosling.
Dude,
be funny.
He is so funny. The other thing, it's a hilarious movie.
Is it?
It's so good.
But then I wonder, do I want to support?
I do know a place you can pirate movies. I would never use it. I would never do that.
Are we talking about the one that you've talked to me about before?
Yeah.
Dude, that one started like throwing me
I know.
to weird websites.
You tap play and then it opens up in a new tab.
Yeah.
You gotta close the tab and do it like 3 times before it works. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Do it on your laptop with an ad blocker.
Oh darn. I was gonna get one of my buddies up at camp to install an ad blocker on my phone. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I can show you after.
Boom. Guys, get yourself a Colin in your life so that he can install ad blockers on your phone.
It's true.
And TVs in your house when you get them.
Either way.
Can you like hide all the cables and stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
I could.
You're so good at what you do.
If you're cool with me putting a hole in your wall.
Always.
Yeah.
Always put holes in my wall. Okay. Yeah. So that was like Barbie and Sound of Freedom. So I guess we're saying watch both of those movies.
Good movies.
Mostly watch Sound
both
of Freedom.
Say a lot about our society, I think.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting. Like they both say a lot about our society from two like completely different perspectives. Like just in like one's talking about one thing.
What's interesting is how both were pretty controversial.
Yeah. From opposite groups of people though.
Yeah. Like Sound of Freedom, it seems like in general, right wingers really liked.
Yeah.
And at least the left wing media. I don't know about actual
I don't either.
Regular people, but left wing media didn't like it. And Barbie was generally opposite.
Generally opposite. Interesting. Fascinating even. And you're saying that they both kind of leaned
I think so.
Right.
Left wingers and Colin liked Barbie.
And Colin, if you know him, tends to lean more
I'm
on
not
the
a liberal,
right.
you guys.
Tends
I'm
to
not.
lean more
I
on the
promise
right
I'm not a liberal. That could be the title of the episode.
I promise I'm not a liberal. No.
No.
But yeah, okay. Interesting. Fascinating even. Okay. So that would be kind of the more main topic of the podcast, and now we're gonna leave. No, I'm just kidding. But I am curious, like, if you guys could give us feedback on what you thought about us talking about like the same thing for a more extended period of time. Obviously, this was a little bit different than
what we were doing before.
Right, than what we were doing before. Probably different than what we will do because we won't have a movie to like review every time. But just like taking a topic and discussing it. And maybe even taking different stances on it at times and things like that. Just let us know what you think.
Making some jokes about it. I don't know.
Some jokes about it.
I held back on my Sound of Freedom jokes because those would be a little bad.
Yo,
I'm just kidding. I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I wouldn't
Sound
do
of Freedom
that.
jokes.
I wouldn't make a joke about that.
But if you guys follow the podcast, we're gonna get into the next segment here. Okay, so. If you guys follow the podcast at all, you maybe saw our Instagram post or our story post that we threw up. What was it? Like
a few days ago.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a week ago.
From
today,
recording.
actually.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's wild. It's like a week and a half ago for you guys listening.
We asked you guys. We were like, we're back. We were really witty with it.
Witty
with it. And we were like, we're back. Also, like, help us out. What do you guys want us to talk about? We got a couple of responses. Would have liked to see more, but that's okay. First response we got was just the word Lincoln. So shout out Lincoln.
I think Lincoln wants to be on the pod.
I think he does too.
I don't know where I'm getting that.
We'll get him on here.
But it seems like he wants to be on the pod.
And then we had our boy Trey _Dizzle.
Cool.
Trey _
Do you know
Dizzle.
him?
Yeah, he's from camp.
Nice.
One of my camp buddies. Great guy. Great hair too.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, great hair.
To get a shot of that hair.
I'll show you sometime.
Show me the hair.
Okay, so his question for the two of us and Colin mostly was top 3 best drinks over the summer. Go.
Just me. Why mostly me?
Go. Rapid fire. Go.
I
top
can't
3
do rapid
best
fire.
drinks.
Come on. In no particular order.
Okay.
We'll go McDonald's blue raspberry slushy.
Really? Okay.
It's basically an icy.
Fair enough.
But they're so good.
So good.
Gosh. Put me on the spot like this. We'll go strawberry limeade slush from Sonic.
Very good. Okay, so far 2 slushies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't feel like I had anything that was super standout.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just go with a McDonald's Sprite because it's a classic.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So a couple out there's, one classic. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with some big summer classics.
Ian had the benefit of being able to read this a long time ago.
I did read it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I haven't thought about it a ton.
Okay.
But I would say that a classic summer classic is lemonade.
Lemonade's great.
One of on it.
I'll try that again.
I'm also gonna say no particular order.
Okay.
Lemonade is up there for a summer drink. It's very refreshing. I personally love Calypso lemonade. Everybody, I would go pick that up at your gas station. Comes in a glass jar. It's super fancy,
and you can keep the glass jar. Set it on your windowsill if you want.
You could.
Someone could do that.
It's really good.
It's sitting on the window right now in the studio.
Call it. It is right over there. Yeah, strawberry lemonade over there.
It was good.
Anyway, so I really like lemonade, and then I would say a summer drink. I'm always a Dr. Pepper guy. I come back to Dr. Pepper again and again, and it never disappoints. And lastly, it never has. No.
Okay.
Lastly, I would say a really good summer one.
Yep.
Just like really is good in the summertime.
You can do it.
I suppose.
Come on. Is this helping?
I'm going to go with coffee.
Oh, gross.
I know.
What a terrible opinion.
I was going to say water, but that's even worse.
No,
so I was like, honestly, in summertime, I appreciate like a hot mug of black coffee.
I thought you were going to say a hot water.
No, what is wrong with you? Of black coffee. I really love it in the summertime. I don't know why. It's weird.
Yeah.
But
that's okay.
But hey, weird. What can I say? Okay. Trey also had a slash in his question.
Oh, a double.
Yep, it was a double.
Is that allowed?
Sure. It's top go-to breakfast. I think he's just saying, what's your go-to breakfast?
Yeah.
Breakfast. Now, I want to add to his question a little bit. I want your go-to breakfast, what you do in your routine, and I want your like if you could have this every day, you would.
Sure. Okay. So, you want to go first or should I go first?
You can go first.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. After you.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Okay.
Got him.
Listen, just because I like Barbie.
Got him. You're such a girl.
You idiot. Most mornings, if it's a work day, it's like a granola bar. It's either nothing, a granola bar, or a granola bar and whatever's just like sitting around that I can find. So like we had some sugar cookies sitting on the counter.
Grabbed a sugar cookie.
Ate one of those.
Just one?
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
I didn't want anyone to really notice that I took a bunch because it's like, why'd you eat that? Why'd you eat that for breakfast?
Because you didn't. You took one.
Yeah.
There you
go. If I could have like a nice breakfast.
Yeah.
Probably waffles.
No way.
You say waffles too?
I was going to say waffles.
I was going to go pancakes, but I was like, let's make it a little more fun.
Dude, waffles.
Get some texture on them.
I love pancakes. Okay. I love pancakes. I think that they're more classic, more like classic American. You could put chocolate chips in them.
You can. You can put them in waffles too, though.
You can. I've never actually tried. I really want to.
I've had them.
People probably are like, Ian, you just put
it's pretty much the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing. But I was going to say waffles too. I was having a conversation with my boss about waffles the other day.
The one who doesn't like pickleball, right?
Yeah. He bought a absurdly expensive waffle maker. I'm not going to share the price, but and he claims that it makes the best waffles in the whole world. And he says a lot about like how his waffles are the best ever. He can eat 1 million of them, whatever.
Yeah.
It just really got
So
me
how does that
hungry
work?
for waffles.
How does a waffle maker make you better waffles?
I don't know. He really loves his batter, and he's saying that these waffles are.
But the batter isn't affected by the waffle maker, is it?
No.
It just cooks it.
No. Yes, just cooks it. He really likes this waffle maker. It they pop out. You never have to spray the pan. It takes like a minute and a half to cook a waffle. They pump out so fast he can't even keep up while he's eating them. He says, yeah, he really loves his waffle maker.
Sounds like a good
I
waffle
kept telling him, and it's not a Belgian waffle maker.
Okay.
And I don't love.
I'll pretend I know what that means.
Belgian waffles. Belgian waffles are the thick,
for the audience,
right? So, folks, Belgian waffles are the thicker ones, the ones that you probably see at hotels, or honestly, on most menus, it's Belgian waffles. They're thicker. They're about as thick as. I mean, they're like an inch thick, and they're round. Those are Belgian waffles. That's really the only difference, is they're thicker and they're always round. Whereas normal waffles are thinner and they don't have to be round. They can be the square waffles. You know what I'm talking about when I say square waffles, right?
The waffle maker in my house is thin and round.
Thin and round. So that would just be a waffle.
Right. Not Belgian.
Not Belgian.
So, but you can't have non-circular Belgian waffles. What if you had a thick square waffle? What would that be?
I've never
But
seen
in theory,
would
that be a Belgian waffle?
I don't know, because I didn't make the rules.
I would research it. I just really don't care.
I think for the sake of deciding, I would say yes, it's a Belgian waffle, because I think that the main thing is the thickness of the waffle, which differentiates it.
I like that.
Yeah, so that would be my go-to. Like, if I could have a waffle every day, that would be so hype. And I think also that I really love eggs.
That's awesome.
I would have eggs a lot. My main breakfast that I have every day is nothing. I don't eat breakfast ever.
Mm-hmm. It's very manly of you.
I do enjoy lunch. What?
That's very manly of you.
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Got to get to work.
Someone's got to provide. What's next? Let's fire these off.
Yeah. So there's only one more.
Oh, slow down a little bit. No reason to rush.
No reason to rush. Yeah,
time.
We only got, okay, so the next two are from Dexter. One of them is a reminder for us about something that we already know about that we're not going to do in this episode.
Got it.
And the other one is a question. He said, talk about the ideal taco.
I'll talk about it.
And I don't know what he wants us to say, but that's what he said.
I've got a hot take.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't like tacos, do you?
I friggin' hate them. I'm just kidding. I like tacos.
I got a hot take for you. Tacos, not good. Take that.
I don't know if anyone heard that because you're so far away from your mic.
Take that, American.
Yeah. We invented the taco. Do you know that?
No, we didn't.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing.
Made in America.
Nothing more American than a good old taco.
Honestly, though, right now, kind of.
It's kind of.
I feel like every white family,
from what I understand,
has tacos two
times a week. The tacos we have here aren't very much like the tacos in like Mexico.
Mexico.
Somewhere like that, you know?
I don't think that's true.
I don't think they put a lot of cheese on them.
They don't put a lot of cheese on them, but they do put cheese on their tacos.
I put a lot of cheese on it.
Yeah.
I do that.
They do put cheese on their tacos. They don't put lettuce on their tacos.
Okay.
Though.
I don't know if I'd even notice the difference.
I don't.
Lettuce is so garbage.
I prefer no lettuce on my tacos.
Yeah.
You don't like lettuce in general, though?
I mean, it's kind of a non-existent, it's just a filler, you know?
It is a filler. Or it's what's like a chip? Because it's like it's used to get something to your mouth.
Yeah, it's a vehicle.
It's a vessel.
A vessel. What a word.
It's a vessel. Lettuce is a vessel for dressing.
It really
and
is.
Croutons and cheese and sunflower seeds. That's my ideal.
The big four.
I actually had a salad today for lunch.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I packed my salad.
And you didn't eat it. You're like, man, I can't wait to have some lettuce. No, you're there for the rest of the stuff.
I was there for the other stuff.
But it'd be weird to just eat all that stuff by itself. Mix in some lettuce.
Yeah, it's so true. What is a salad anyway? Because salad can be anything. You can have a pasta salad. You can have a chicken salad.
But there's always a filler.
You can have an egg salad.
There's always the filler that no one really wants.
Right. Like the eggs in egg salad. Everybody just wants the bread.
Yeah.
Or the chicken in chicken salad. Everybody just wants the grapes.
Never had that before. That sounds.
Or the pasta and pasta salad. Everybody just wants the Italian dressing.
Right. Drink that stuff.
Oh my
Nasty.
goodness. Oh
What were we
my
talking about? Oh, tacos.
Tacos, yeah.
So that's right. My ideal taco. We do tacos kind of weird in my family. We don't do like taco meat. We just do like ground beef with like some seasoning.
That is taco meat.
But like we don't do like the, I don't know. Most people, it's more like more pasty, the meat, I feel like.
Interesting. Okay.
But we just like straight up ground beef.
Oh, it's pretty dry.
No. Yes. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's very dry.
Pretty dry taco meat.
Yes.
The kind of taco meat that you would put on your tortilla, and you could flip your tortilla over and pick your tortilla up, and there wouldn't be any remnants of the taco
Correct.
meat. Gotcha.
That's a great way to describe it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I hate you for that. So.
No, I don't. Hey, you are free to eat your taco the way that it pleases you.
You know what? I'm not offended because I don't make it. My mom, on the other hand, might be pretty hurt when she heard that.
She didn't hear that. Does your mom listen to the podcast?
She might. I don't know.
Becky, I apologize.
It's season 2. Anything could happen. She might be on the podcast next week. You don't even know.
Yo, that would be fun. Can we have our moms on sometime?
I'd be down.
Guys, if you want our moms on, let us know. If you don't want our moms on, let us know. I'm not even kidding you. If you guys don't say anything about this one, then we're not doing it. It'll only happen if somebody asks for it.
It might happen either way.
Go ahead.
It might.
Keep talking about your tacos. So is that
else?
your ideal taco? Do you prefer it that way?
I do because I put an excessive amount of tomatoes on it.
Yuck.
So it's not a dry taco by any means.
Right.
It's just if you ate the meat by itself, yeah, it'd be dry. But you don't do that. You mix it in with some other stuff. You don't do that.
Do that.
It'd be
You
stupid.
put sour cream on it.
Put some sour cream in there.
Yeah.
Get some ton of cheese, ton of tomatoes, a comically small amount of lettuce,
Okay.
and there you go. What's so funny? What are you
Sounds
laughing
like a salad.
Everything's a salad when you think, wait a minute. Do we have a conspiracy theory here? Everything's a salad.
Everything's a salad. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, it's a salad.
How?
The bun is the lettuce. The meat is the other things in the salad. You don't want the bun, but you're just using it to get the meat.
A lot of times I don't want either thing. I just want the ketchup.
They're both the lettuce. The ketchup is the dressing.
Is literally.
Everything's a salad.
Everything's a salad.
Everything's
You're a salad.
I'm a salad. Well, what?
I don't know. Anyway, so that's your ideal taco.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Tell me about your ideal taco.
My ideal taco comes from the wonderful Taco Bell because, okay, guys, we're recording. Quit slamming
We got some
doors.
doors slamming.
They're slamming doors and we're recording.
That's okay.
Yeah, I love Taco Bell. I love tacos in general. Big taco guy. My parents make tacos a lot, so my family eats tacos quite a bit. And we actually have a different opinion. I enjoy a more pasty meat.
Okay.
I like it.
Most people do, I think.
I like it thick and like you pick it up and you hold it and the grease drips out of the bottom of it. Oh, it's so good. I agree with you. A lot of cheese. I usually go no lettuce ever.
Wow. And you don't do tomatoes either, right?
No, it's usually just cheese and meat and sour cream and taco sauce.
That's like my brother's tacos. He doesn't like anything.
Here's how I start. Take the tortilla, take a dollop of sour cream, put it on the tortilla.
What?
A dollop.
What's a dollop? I want one.
Are you serious?
Never heard that before.
Dollop of Daisy.
What?
Do you know
No.
the Daisy brand sour cream?
Yeah.
They're like
Is it like a type of
slogan.
measurement?
No, their slogan used to be do a dollop of Daisy. A dollop is a scoop of sour cream.
Like is it one of those
spoon.
things like a pinch or a dash that technically has a
I don't think it technically has a.
They just made up the word?
Yeah.
Does Daisy own the rights to that word?
Good question.
Did they coin it? Or did
I
they just
think
use
dollop
it?
is pretty common.
I've never heard it. You know what? I'll keep going.
Anyway, so I take a dollop of sour cream, put it on the tortilla, and I spread it around. Okay, imagine you buttering a piece of bread, right? That's what you're doing. You're getting sour cream in every bite. Then take your taco meat, take a scoop, put it on there. Kind of spread it out so it's nice and like it'll cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, full coverage.
Right. Full coverage. Second, cheese.
You need the cheese.
Cheese always on top of. Sometimes I actually do cheese second and meat third, so that the meat goes on top of the cheese and kind of melts it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's heresy right there.
It's the same thing. It doesn't taste different. So cheese after that, lots of cheese. Really enjoy the cheese. And then I do taco sauce. I don't know what kind of taco sauce we have. It's mild. It's not very spicy. I kind of wish it was a little more spicy. And that's it. And you wrap it up and stuff, dude. I'm also a big flour tortilla guy versus like a hard shell or a corn tortilla taco. I have had some really good authentic Mexican tacos here in the United States. My old Spanish teacher, I went over to her house one day and her mother-in-law was there and
she made some authentic
tacos and they were phenomenal. So good. And those were corn tortillas. So okay. I believe the original taco is more corn tortilla based.
Okay.
But that's just an opinion I have.
That's not
Could
fact.
be
That's an
factual.
opinion. We should start referring to facts that we don't know about as an opinion. Like,
yeah, we could.
The fourth president was Andrew Johnson. That's just my opinion.
That's just my opinion. Look. This country was founded on like godly principles, and that's just my opinion. But I think that we need to get back to that.
I think you're missing the joke here, because I don't know who the fourth president was.
Oh, it's not Andrew Johnson. I I think that's the third.
That's the idea. Is I'm guessing, but then saying
Jefferson was the second, right? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson wasn't a president.
Yeah.
I feel so stupid right now.
I don't know.
Gosh. I'm so embarrassed and nobody's even heard this yet. Why do I not know who the president was?
He was third.
He was third.
I think it was John Adams.
Was the second?
I think so. We might just cut all this out if we don't want to expose ourselves like this. It's not going.
It's not going. We're trying to Google who the second president was. It won't go. It won't go.
We'll figure this out and get back to you. If you're hearing this right now, we were right.
What do you know, Colin?
I'm so smart. It was John Adams.
John Adams. Bada bing. Never a doubt. Never a doubt.
Never a doubt.
Should we wrap it up?
I think we can wrap it up.
We can wrap it up, I think. Guys, I just want to say really quick, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back for season 2.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Thanks for being patient with us as we figure out this new style, this new trajectory, if you will, of the podcast.
I will.
And I really look forward to it. I'm excited about the things to come. We have some ideas that we're excited about sharing. We're actually canceling our fall tour. We have some really exciting stuff coming. I'm just kidding. It's like every band's Instagram ever. Like, hey guys, I know we said that this single's coming out, but
it's not now. It's
actually not. And because we have one of the craziest things in our career ever has just happened. We can't wait to share it with you. And they're like, we got a music video deal. Oh my gosh.
I got a new guitar. It's going to be great.
I want a new guitar.
That's awesome. But we're wrapping up the podcast now, so we can't talk about it yet.
You're right.
Come on.
You're right.
Jeez.
You're right. Oh, you see the time? Crazy. All right.
That's an episode.
Yeah, that's an episode.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.